Hi everyone, I'm Summer, and welcome to Your Fitness Journey with Summer, me. Today we're going to do a low impact aerobic workout, but we're actually going to do it standing today. Now if you want to do the workout in the chair, you should be able to adapt most of the moves to the chair, but next video that I do, I'll do an adaptation of this workout today in the chair. Also, even if you feel like you need the chair anytime for balance, just have one close by when we're doing the aerobic moves and even the stretches at the end. So you can have a chair or something close by, even being able to tap, keep one finger on the wall to stay balanced. Something to help balance you if you feel like you're going to need that. And you want a good shoe. Make sure you have a decent shoe on while you're doing this. I'm going to move this out of the way. All right. We're going to start with a march here, and we're going to make it a gentle march to start because we're just going to get warmed up. And I'm going to try to keep us going for at least 20 minutes, and then we'll cool it down a little bit and stretch. So we're going to start light so we can start warming up, and we're marching, and then bringing the arms up into the arm pump. And keep that steady breath, inhale and exhale. Keep the posture tall. Now every now and then, I'll catch myself stomping my feet real hard. And we want to avoid that. Okay? We want to do a softer march. More on the front ball of the foot. Or right here. Right there. And then over a few moments here, you can start to build this up by bringing the knees up higher. Making arm movement more vigorous. Keep that breath going. I know sometimes we catch ourselves holding our breath. If you do, just let it go and start it. All right. So I'm going to move through a couple of different patterns, or one big pattern with a few different moves in it. And I'll build on to them just to keep it interesting. Let's do 4, 3. All right, let's tap the toe to the front here. We're going to tap right and left. And sweep the arms forward and back. You can start to bring the arms up a little higher as long as your shoulders are good with that. And so I'm doing opposite arm and leg. All right, let's take it back to the march here. And so I was going to take each move and just add a few variations onto it. The first variation, I'm going to do a double march. Tap, 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 tap. 8 of these. Tap, 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 tap. So it's a little variation on the march, just to keep things interesting. 4, 3. All right, now tap front again. Let's push forward with it now so we can start warming up the back and the chest. Tapping the toe forward. 4 more. We're going to add on by tapping the toes side. So tap right, tap left. So make sure you feel balanced when you take it out to the side there. Then we'll add the arms. Take the arms up and down. Lift and down. Up and down. Up. Lift. 8 of these. Your heart rate feeling anything yet? It's up a little yet? Let's do 4, 3, 2 to go. All right, now we're going to march in place again, back to the beginning. All right, let's do that double march. Start right here. Tap, 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 tap. 4, 3, 2. Now tap side. Let's punch out front this time. Punch and punch. 8 to go. 4 more. All right, let's do doubles. 2 to the right, 2 to the left, 2 to the right, and left, right, left. One more on the right, and on the left, and march in place here. Oh darn, I forgot the toe taps last round. That's okay, we'll get them this time. All right, let's do a different variation on the march. I'm gonna do a march forward and back. So just check your space. Check your space, make sure there's nothing around you're gonna trip on or in your way. So I'm just marching forward and back. Four, three, two to go. All right, here's our tap front again, and we're gonna sweep the arms forward and back, forward and back. So let's do a little variation on this forward toe tap. It's not gonna be a toe tap anymore, but it is gonna be a forward movement. Let's do 4, 3. So watch me on this one. I'm gonna just press into the foot and bring it back. Whole foot presses into 4. Keep the knee over the ankles the best you can. Squeeze the hips when you do this. You're gonna tighten up through here as you do this. And back it. Good. Out and back. 4, 3, 2. All right, here's your tap side. And punch again. Punch, punch, punch. 8 to go. 4 more. All right, let's do those doubles. 2 to the right, 2 left, 2 right, and left. 4 more. 3, 2. All right, let's add a new move. Let's add some knee lifts here. So right knee up, left knee up. Just push down a little bit. All right, how's your heart rate now? Get a little hot? A little sweaty? Got a little, but I got lights. All right, back to the march again. Let's do 8. 4, 3, march forward and back. Forward and back. Forward and back. 4, 3, 2 to go. And march in place again. All right, before we go on, I just want to add, you know how we always start on the right foot? Maybe not everybody wants to start right. But what about our poor left leg, left side? It never gets to lead anything, right? Or left. All right, so we're gonna switch on over to a left lead. 4, 3, 2. All right, now left lead. Left, right, left, right. When you get it, there you go. So we can give our left side some, let them go first some time. Let it go first. 8 to go. 4, 3, march forward and back. Up and back. Good. Up and back. Up and back. 4 to go. 2 to go. All right, tap front here. Out and back. Forward and back. Now that last addition we did to this toe tap front was a little push into the bottom of your foot. It's almost like a little samba move. So let's do that here. I'm going to push in the bottom of the foot, bring it back, down and back, down and back. But protect that knee, squeeze the hip. Push and back. 6, 4, 3, 2. All right, let's tap side here. Now we're left, right. You can let the kitty cat in. Kitty cat can join us. All right, we're gonna take the arms up and over. If you're worried about your shoulders here, just take it out front instead. Come on, Benny. Come join us. 8, 7, 4, 3, and now some knee lifts again. Push up with it. Push, push. Hey, Benny. Four, 3, 2. All right, now back to a march again. Left, right, we're still left, right. 4, 3, march forward and back. Up and back. Good. Four of these. 3. 2 more there. Now tap front again. It's tap and tap. 4, 3. All right, that little samba move out front. Push it to the bottom of the foot. Squeeze the hip and thigh. Up. 4, 3, 2 to go. And now tap side here. We're gonna punch, 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 punch. 8 to go. 6, 5, 4, 3. All right, we got some doubles here. Double left 2 times. Double right. Double left. Right. Left. Right. And left. All right, good job. Let's do some knee lifts now. It's up, 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 up. 8 to go. All right, notice I'm taking my legs out a little wider. So we're gonna move on, and we'll come back and visit these moves. 6 to go. 4 more. All right, we're gonna keep it out wide, and we're just gonna lift the heel. So toe tap out wide, lifting the heel. Swing the arms. All right, in a moment, we're gonna do some hamstring curls. So we're gonna be pulling the heel up behind us. So make sure there's nothing behind you. You're gonna kick 8 of these. 6, 5, 4, 3. All right, some hamstring curls. We're gonna pull back with it. Pull it back. Pull, pull. Eight. 4 more. All right, take it back down to those heel lifts. Tap and tap. Tap. Let's roll the shoulder here. Roll it back. Roll it back. Roll it back. Eight to go. All right, we're gonna move on here. Let's tap back to the center. So tap into the center. Now do a little twist up top. It's not a big twist, a little twist. Four and 3. All right, we're gonna do some heel digs out front, left and right. This one might challenge you a little with balance, and if it does, just have your chair close by and keep a hand on the chair, finger on the chair. Let's do 4, 3. All right, back to the beginning. Let's march. Left march, left march. 4, 3, 2. Now right march, right march. All right, let's do a different variation on the march. We're gonna go out and in. So it's out wide, back to the center. Out wide, back in. Out wide, back in. Good. Out. 4, 3, 2, and last one. All right, march in the center. 4 more. 3. All right, now the tap front here. Tap right and left. Tap and tap. 4, 3. All right, into the little samba again. Push into the foot. Tight here. You can add a little hip into it if you like, as long as you keep your knees in line. You can add the arm if you want. 4, 3, 2 to go. All right, let's tap side here. Arms up and down. 4, 3, 2. All right, let's do doubles with a punch. 6, 4, 3, 2 to go. All right, now the knee lifts again. We'll push down with it. Keep the knees a little more to the center to start. 4. Let's add a little variation on the knee. Let's do doubles. 2 on the right, 2 on the left, 2 on the right, and left, and right. 4, 3, 2 to go. We're out a little wider here. Back to singles. See, I kind of gradually got it out there a little wider. We'll keep it out wide. 4 from here. Keep it out wide. Let's go to that toe tap wide here. Tap, tap. Swing the arms. We can do some arm circles if you want here. Circle, circle. 4, 3, 2 to go. Let's add hamstring curls again. Back, back. All right, let's add a variation on this. We'll do a single, single, double. Single, single, and a double. Single, single, double. Single, single, double. Single, single, double. Let's do a few more. Single, single, double. Single, single, double. 2 more. Single, single, double. Oh, I messed that one up. All right, let's move on. Tap to the center. Tap, tap. It happens. Tap and tap, tap, tap. Make sure if you're thirsty and you need to stop and get some water, please do. I know I'm kind of hot. I'm gonna kind of go over here and get my drink. We're not done yet though. I just want to get some to drink. All right. 4, 3. Let's do some heel digs out front here. 8 to go. 7, 6, 4, 3, 2 more there. All right, we're gonna march again here. All right, so we'll go through all the little different things one more time, and then we'll start slowing it down a little, and we'll do some stretching. But we'll kind of bring it down gradually. So I'm bringing my march down a little bit, just a little bit though. And now I'm gonna tap front here. Tap it, tap, tap, tap. And tap side, just push down, back. 4, 3, and now the knees. 8. We're gonna take it out wider. 4, 3, 2 to go. All right, keep it out wide here. We're gonna tap the toes out wide with that little heel in. Swinging the arms. 4, 3, 2 to go. Now tap back into the center here. Tap right and left. Got that little twist. But I'm doing it a little more gently now. Cats always get curious when I start filming. 4, 3, I see you. Let's do some heel digs. Right heel, left heel. Right and left. Right and left. Isn't it funny? I was standing right there in front of me, right where I was. I love you, Benny. All right, now we're gonna take the right heel out. We're gonna hold it all the way out. Now, if you need balance here, get your chair, because I'm sinking back a little and then coming to the top. Sink down and come to the top. Sink down and up. Sink down and up. Now drag that heel back just a little bit and tap your toe. Tap, 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 tap. 4, 3, 2, and last one. Let's bring it in and take the opposite heel out. Leg is straight, toe up, have balance if you need it. Do that gentle sink back into the hip. And make sure you're sinking back here, not putting too much pressure on the knee over here. Let's do 2 more. And down. Now, if you're okay with your balance, let's take the arms out front, clasp the hands and push forward. We'll get a back stretch in. Nice deep breaths. And then release the arms. Let's bring that toe back a little. Tap, tap, tap the toe. Tap, 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 tap. 4, 3, 2, and last one. Bring both feet in. Now keep the feet out wide, and we're gonna sit back into a squat. Now, if you've been working on your squats and you feel like you need some help with form, I don't have a mirror to look to, but you can use your chair, which I'm bringing back in here, to help guide you when you're doing this. So stand in front of your chair with a few inches between your heel and the front legs of the chair. And remember, no knees coming forward. No there. Yes here, butt goes back. I'm trying to keep my chest up the best I can, so I'm just sitting back. You don't have to do real deep here. Just gotta get your squats in. 4, 3, 2, and last one. All right, come to the top here. Let's take the right arm out, up and over. Look up. And let's do some big circles with it. Circle around. And again, squeezing through the waist as you go. 2 more. And 1 more. All right, bring it over and hold for a moment, looking up. And then bring it back down. All right, let's take the opposite arm out, up and over. Big circles. Circle it around. Squeeze through your waist as you go. Let's do 2 more. And 1 more. And bring it over and hold. Look up. And bring the arm down. Let's roll the shoulders here. Slow. And around. Up and around. 4, 3, 2, and 1 more there. All right, now come to your chair, just in case you need balance with this. And we will actually do a balance exercise if you want to here. But first of all, I want to bring the knee up so we can stretch here in that area. Basically lower back behind the leg. Roll your foot around a few times to loosen up any tension that's in the ankle. All right, now point down and up. 3 more. 2, and 1 more. And then wiggle your toes a little bit there. All right, here's where you can work on balance. You have your chair if you need it. Tighten up here. Standing on this leg. If you can, take your hand away and find a spot out on the floor, like 6, 8, 10 feet out front on the floor or at the wall in front of you. Just breathe steadily. All right, take it down. Let's go to the other side and bring the other knee up. Let's bring this knee up. And we're going to roll through the ankle a few times. Can you see me? Jim, can you see me? On this side? Okay. Let's roll the other way a few times. All right, let's bring the toes up and down. 3, 2, oh yeah, I sweat. There's sweat there. All right, now wiggle the toes. All right, let's get ready for that balance if you want it. And then take it down. I really have to concentrate on those. All right, let's stand behind the chair. I'm turning my back to you just for a moment. Okay. Take it out wide. Turn the toes out. We're not going to go down deep, just a little bit. It's down and squeeze through the thighs to lift. And down, squeeze through the thigh to lift. Down. And we'll be doing more stuff like this. We'll do like a strength exercise for legs using your chair like this. Let's do 2 more eventually. And squeeze up. And 1 more. Down. All right, now take it down here. Let's hold. You got your chair if you need it. And then take the arms down, squeeze to lift back up, and walk it back in. All right. Next thing. We're going to take the right foot way out front, left foot way back. Press the heel down. I'll turn it to the side. Watch out, BB. So I've got my heel down in the back. I'm trying to line it up, line it up. This front knee is over the ankle. That's to protect your knee. If it starts jutting forward, you need to bring it back here, tighten up. Heel down in the back to stretch the calf. You can work on balance here too. You can do whatever you want with your arms. Take them to the side. Keep the posture. You can take them out front. All right, release the arms. Let's switch legs. Front and back. Press the other one back. Heel down. Try to line up the feet. Front knee over the ankle. Tight core. Start tall. And then reach out to the sides or wherever you want to work on balance. You have your chair if you need it. I say that a lot, but I just don't want anyone to be discouraged if they're having a hard time with standing exercises. So I will be doing alternating chair and floor stuff, standing stuff. All right, let's bring the arms down and release from that. Just pull your heels back a few times. Make sure everything's loosened up. Lift the knees a few times. All right, so let's finish up with a few of these. Feet are out wide, toes forward. I'm dropping back into the squat. Remember, the hips go back. Knees don't go forward. Hips back. Keep the chest tall. Now let your arms hang down. Now I'm going to come down. Now I'm rounding my back a little. Come down. And from the bottom to the top, we're going to roll up. Tuck it in at the bottom and roll up. Come all the way up and roll the shoulders up and back. Take the arms out and up. And exhale out. Let's take the right arm out to the side. Slide the left hand down the side of the leg and look up. And release that. Bring the other arm over and look up. And bring it down. Again, we're going to sit back into that squat. We'll do the same thing again. When we get in position, arms down. Then start to round the back, lower the head, and then tuck and roll up. From the bottom up. Like you're stacking the spine, one vertebrae at a time. Roll the shoulders up and back. Let's take the arms out to the sides, out front, push forward. And then we'll take the arms all the way back. Clasp your hands behind your back to stretch the chest. Keep the shoulders down. Just look at the wall in front of you and slightly up. in good posture. Now place your hands at the small of your back, like that. Tilt the head down. Just look forward. Turn your head to the right, and we'll look back as far as you can see. Now let's switch to the other side. Turn it back over the other shoulder. Look back. And then come back to the center. Let's bring the right arm out to the side and bring it across your chest and hold it with your other arm. And stretch the shoulder. We're all nice and warm and get these good stretches in. And then release this, and we'll bring the other arm across and hold it. All right, release this, both arms up. Once more, we sit back into the squat. This is your final one. Sit back, and now lower, rounding the back. Release your arms, and roll up to the top. Let's come all the way up, shoulders up and back. Wrap your arms around yourself. Give yourself a hug. It's actually a little stretch too. Stretch it back a little. Did you get a hug today? Well, now you have. Let's do a few more each way. All right, there you go. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a good day, and I'll see you on the next one. Okay? Bye.